Hey guys, where to start? This is my first YouTube video. I do believe I've been on a search for a long time. I've always thought something was wrong with this world. Couldn't really put my finger on it. Couldn't really talk to a whole lot of people about it. A lot of people think you're crazy, questioning this reality and the way it was presented to us, to our teachers, parents, and these other people that just don't know. A lot of these people don't question it themselves, but yet they want to tell you and pass on this information that they think is real, and they pass it off as real. Most of them have no first-hand knowledge of a lot of the things that they teach and speak of. I guess my even from an early childhood, I knew stuff was wrong with the world. Like I said, I couldn't really put a finger on it. Fast forward, I was about probably 20, 21 years old. Just had gotten a motorcycle. Of course, I got a few tickets. Got pulled over a lot. They tried to pull me over a lot. Every time I tried to go in and argue with these people or fight them, go into court, they want you to plead, obviously, which is a really funny word in itself. Makes you want to think you're pleading for your life. Interesting story that happened to me personally. I was trying to beat a ticket one day, and of course the cop that wrote the ticket wasn't even there. Same with a lot of people, same case. Judge still found me guilty. Didn't want to have anything to do with what I said. Just threw it out the window like I never even said it. At the end of the case, the judge asked me if I had the money to pay the fine. Of course, I told him I did. I come prepared that day to pay, however you can pay for something. Anyway, that's a little bit different. But anyway, on the way out, he had the bailiff escort me from the courtroom down to the clerk's office to make sure that I paid my fine. As soon as the door closed, the bailiff was walking me down the hall. We got probably 10, 15 feet from the door. The bailiff told me if I would have watched what I said or how I said it, I could have walked out there scot-free. Ever since then, I've been on a journey. I always knew there was something wrong, but when he told me that, there was something just clicked, I knew that what we was being presented was bullshit. I've been studying since then, 34 years old, allegedly now. That's what they tell me. I don't really know. I can't remember when I was born. Been searching. Come across some stuff. Very interesting. Like the name fraud. That stuff is real. I've used it firsthand. There's not a doubt in my mind. Not a doubt. No doubts whatsoever. This stuff works. I've used it. I've used it for a summons. They was looking for the wrong person, I guess, or wrong being, or whatever you want to call it. If you look up human in the dictionary, it is a monster. I believe that even a lot of the people out here in the system don't even know what the hell they're doing. They just do what they've been taught to do, because they don't know any better. They don't question it. However, I do believe a lot of the judges and some of the other people do know what's going on. That they are treating, or I should say judging people that are dead. Boy, let me tell you what, when you go in there, and you know the things that, like the name fraud, and you just all you got to do is ask a few questions. That word's good, asking. If you're asking, if I'm in there asking the questions, then who's in charge? Right? That's why they always like to ask the questions. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know that I love everybody. We can do this. There's no doubt in my mind. I knew something was going on the whole time. Like I said, I couldn't put my finger on it. And I do believe that the way we are looked at by these people that are in charge or allegedly in charge, they do look at us as dead. They think it's funny. It's a joke. The joke's on us. We just haven't got it yet. They want us to be limited, I believe, in a way, if you could say that. There's a lot of movies. Well, I should say there's a lot of things now I'm noticing in movies and on TV shows, especially after watching some of Quasi's videos. A lot of this I had seen before. Not really the whole blood over intent thing, but a lot of the other stuff I'd already seen. The symbols, the symbology that they use, and all this other things. And I definitely believe that we're onto something here. And when I say we're all in this together. And, you know, I'm sitting here looking at the computer right now. I've got it pulled up. And I done blown over intent a while back, probably a month or so ago. I've been pretty busy with the personal life. To the point where, you know, I realized that, here, let me do this. I apologize, guys. I should have done that earlier. I should know better, right? Let me adjust this. Anyway, let's set this up here. It's not working out the way I need it to. I apologize for that. Anyway, let me just hold this. I wanted to show you my blood over intent. I've spilled my blood. I've done two, actually. One was during the day and one was during night. It's a funny thing that happened. You know, after I'd done this, and I won't call it coincidence, I think it is the intent. A lot of good things started happening to me. I really don't want to mention a whole lot of specifics right now. Had some good things happen to me at work. A lot of unexpected good things. I was given basically a free week off. I mean, my personal time was increased. You know, I kind of looked at this and there's nothing else I can contribute it to. There's nothing. It wasn't time for, you know, yearly review, or it wasn't time for a raise, or, you know, any of that. It just happened, and I didn't ask for it. As far as like anybody at work, I don't have the ability to go in and change my own personal off time. I wish I did. We could change other stuff too, which I believe we are actively changing it with our intent. We just don't know it. I wanted to show you the blood intent. I wanted to have some witnesses. I believe the people that know this in their heart, they don't need any evidence. I believe everything, all the evidence we need is inside the feeling. You feel it. I can feel it in my heart. I have for a while now. I'm just now getting around to posting this. I believe we're onto something big here. You know, this is what I don't get. All these people out here working jobs day to day, a lot of them are struggling. You know, they only make it week to week through their paychecks, you know, before they're broke again. And, you know, sometimes you have to wait a couple of days before you get that next paycheck. But usually before you even get it, you have bills and all this other stuff that you need to, you know, you got to pay for. You know, they make us think that we can own things. They make us think that we have names. This is a question I got for those people out here that thinks we have names or think you have a name. If you think that that's your name, why didn't you get to pick it? Don't make any sense to me. Somebody else picked this name for me and gave it to me to use. I'm only using it, just like this body. If it was our names, would we need the government's permission to change it? I mean, you know, why do you have to go down there and ask these people permission to change your name? I've heard of people having to go in front of a judge, I think, maybe to change their name. I know you have to go down usually to like the Division of Motor Vehicles or whatever to let them know there for your ID that your name's changed. But I'm pretty sure you have to talk to somebody, you know, and ask permission. If it was my name, I wouldn't need permission. Anyway, that's just kind of a short rant. I believe there's a lot of stuff going on here that we really need to revisit and look at again. There's definitely a lot of words out there that don't mean what they think, or let's say, I should say there's a lot of words out there that are defined one way in Webster's dictionary that's defined totally different in like a law or legal dictionary. You know, that don't make any sense. Why don't you just got one definition for the whole word, or just a word? You know, why does there have to be multiple definitions for the same word? So, there it is. It's my first video. Go easy on me. Don't matter if you don't. Still love you anyway, so no big deal. Hope to make a few more of these. I'll let you know as the things progress. Much love to everybody. You know, keep positive. Stay strong, because you are strong. You're awesome. We got this. And for some reason, it looks like I'm looking off to my side. I'm actually looking right at the camera here. I don't know why. I guess it's towards the top of the screen. I have to look completely over there. As you can see, I don't have anything here. There's this computer stuff. It's one of Satan's videos. Pretty enlightening stuff, really. A lot of this stuff, I will say this, I was raised and born into a Christian family. A lot of the things that the Christians do don't make sense to me. I know a lot of their holidays and beliefs and rituals are, you know, based off pagan and previous, I guess you would call them religions. I don't know what you really want to call them. Your religion stuff, you know. It's like moving troops from one place to another. Anyway, you know, there's definitely a lot of words out there, though, that in my opinion, you know, they definitely, especially once you think about it and see some of this stuff, you realize it. You got the ears to hear and the eyes to see. You put the real eyes on it, you realize that it's like, you know, people say, I'm going to pray to God. You're going to be prey. When I think of prey, I think of predators and prey. I don't want to be a prey to anybody. I don't want to be prayed for or prayed at, or I don't want to pray. I'd rather predate, if that's a word. Not that I really want to do that either, because the more I think about it, the more I think it is to, you know, kill animals. You know, a lot of these animals, like, you know, especially our pets, we would never consider eating them. Other countries, they eat those animals. It's like horses here in America, you know. People are like, oh, I don't want to eat a horse, it's so pretty. But we'll eat the hell of a cow. What's the difference? You know, both four-legged animals, both mammals of that class that they say. You know, where do you go with it? Smoking's one of my bad habits I got to get rid of. I drink too, and it's not good as well. And I realize that. I have for a while now. But anyway, you guys keep strong. Keep making these good videos. Another thing is, too, right here before I cut it off, I was sitting here, as you can see. Here's my computer station, and there's the TV right behind me. So I can hear this TV. When my fiance sits there and watches TV, I hear a lot of this. There was a interesting TV show that's on right now called Shannara, I believe is the name of it. It was out last night's new episode. Today's 11/17/2017. The episode that come on, I think it was the last one that come on. You know, I'm pretty sure that thing was showing the black sun and Shambhala, or whatever you want to call it. So we're definitely putting this out there in front of our faces every day. We just need to wake up. I don't actually want to say that word, because after hearing how some of this things sound reversed, that may not be the right thing to say. I should say fuck you. Maybe that'll apply, because I believe in reverse that says wake up. But anyway, guys, ladies, I wish y'all the best. Hope y'all have a great day. Have a good weekend. Today's Friday, if that even matters. Time's made up. I do believe that too. I believe Earth is flat. Yeah, I know it's took me a long time to accept it. It has. It took me a while to accept that fact, especially after I knew the other things. But it seems like the more I quote learn, the less I actually know, because it's almost like everything we've been taught's bullshit. And like I said, these people, there's teachers out there, you know, they just repeat shit. We call them those repeaters. But anyway, you guys have a good day. I'm going to get off here and post this online. It's my first video. Wish me luck. See ya.